As the moon appeared above the horizon, a lone man wanted to drive throughout the night, wanted to reach his destination. He had planned a long drive, underestimating the fatigue that would creep him as the hours wore on. He had envisioned the journey as a time for reflection, a quiet escape from the pressure of daily life. But now, with each passing moment, his eyelids grew heavier, threatening to betray him. As the road curved toward the river, the driver's vision blurred. He struggled to focus and did not realize the car in front of him was too close. He tried to avoid the car, but his car began to drift, its tires whispering warnings on the asphalt. The car slid into a river as the world dissolved into a chaotic blur. The darkness closed in, the headlights offering a fading glimpse of hope before they too succumbed to the water. Would anyone witness his struggle, or would he fade into the night, another victim of the unforgiving river?
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. First of all, thank you to my teammate Nurul Najiyah for the narration of the video just now. Assalamualaikum and hello. My name is Wan Nur Adam Iwan Ahmad, and for my final year project, I have developed the vehicle syncing alert system integrated with mobile app and IoT cloud. This project was inspired by an article about a car that crashed into a river and the victim was found after 10 months of searching. I am very passionate about raising awareness and equipping people with the technology to survive this harrowing situation. Now, as for my introduction, when a car crashes into water, a sensor that placed on the front bumper and the rear bumper will detect water. The sensor will then send the signal to the microcontroller. After receiving the signal, it will activate an alert system that includes sounding the car alarm, and the car lamps will be turned on and off repeatedly. This alert system is to attract nearby people to call for help. Then, the system will use Wi-Fi module to send notification to close family members and inform the authorities by using Blynk App. It will tell that water detected and location of the accident occurred. The system also will be connected to the IoT cloud and also the mobile app. GSM module can be used as an alternative to send notification to close family members and inform the authorities too. It will continuously update the location and depth of the car and how long the car has been synced. This will give approximate location of the car after it detects water. This system will help rescuer rescue the victim faster and more lives could be saved. As for my problem statement, when a car crashes into water and sink without anyone notice, the first problem is nearby people, sometimes they could not notice about the accident that just happened. Second is close family members or authorities are not informed fast enough, so the action taken will be slower due to lack of information. The third one is the car float for a short time and then it will sink deeper. So if it already sink deeper, there will be less visual of the car because of limited underwater visibility. And for my last problem statement is there are no information about the car, whether it is no approximate location to narrow down the search, and also we do not know how deep the car already sink. As for my objective, there are three of them. The first one is to develop the software and hardware of car syncing alert system. For my second objective is to integrate the system by using Wi-Fi or GSM module as the alternative to publish data to the IoT cloud. So we can use whether Wi-Fi module or GSM module. For my project, I use Wi-Fi module. For my last objective is to analyze the performance of the system by using experiments. As for my scope of work, I already worked with simulation circuit by using FreeZing to know how the system will function. For the second scope of work is find algorithm that match accidents to connect to the cloud. The system need to be able to differentiate between normal condition and also the real accident. For my limitation of study, I need to know how long will the system last until the final signal sent. And for the second one is the GSM module will be used as alternative only for the Wi-Fi module because of the connectivity of the module is very difficult to stabilize. For my methodology, this is my block diagram of hardware and software. As you can see, my main microcontroller is the ESP32 that has already integrated with Wi-Fi module. Next is GPS module, water level sensor, OLED display, cloud computing that is Blynk Web, and also mobile app. I've been using Blynk App, and also lastly GSM module as an alternative. So if I already use Wi-Fi module, the GSM module will not be used. Next, I will tell you about how my system flow. First of all, the water level sensor will detect water and then it will send signal to the controller, where the controller receives signal and then will send another signal to three sections. The first section is the GPS module. The GPS module, after receiving the signal, it will contact with satellite and will receive location of the module. For the second section is the Wi-Fi module. After receive the signal from the controller, it will send and receive data by using Wi-Fi and communicate between devices. It will also receive information from controller to display data on the cloud. And lastly is what I call the safety section, where after receiving the signal from the controller, it will activate the buzzer and LED, which indicating the headlamp and also the horn of the car, and it will act according to the condition that have been set. Now I will tell you how to analyze the data. So this is the serial monitor. All of the data will display here, where the data that will be stated is the water level, the warning and condition of the car, the date, the time, the longitude, latitude, altitude, and also the speed of the vehicle. This is how to analyze data based on all of these conditions. There are 4 conditions that I have set. That is, the first condition is where level 0, where there is no water. Level 1 to level 3, where water detected. Level 3 to level 5, where the car already half sink. And finally, level 5 above, where the car is already fully sink. So all of each of these condition will give different outputs, as you can see at the output section. Okay, as for the result, we will see the result on the serial monitor, the OLED display, the Blynk notification which will appear on our mobile phone, Blynk mobile app, and lastly the Blynk web. So all of this will appear as 4 conditions. For the conclusion, more than one platform can display data so that the information can be received faster and easier. This can help to save victim faster because all of the information is already available and can be accessible anywhere. For my recommendation, we need to do some research about car inflatable tube system. This system can let the car float longer on water surface because of the inflatable tube that installed under the car. This will increase the survivability of the victim. So now we will be watching the demonstration of my project.
So this is for the first condition, there are no water detected. So this is for the second condition, there are water detected. This is the third condition. And this is the last condition. Okay.
This is the interface inside the Blynk mobile app, where it will display the speed, water level, location, speed and altitude. So that's all from me. Thank you.